Thanks, Leanne. Absolutely brilliant. Lauren, you know, pretty soon we're going to see The Shining Girls as an international blockbuster film. That's cool. That's good enough. I think it's indeed. Did you just see how she did those things with the string and whatnot? Lauren Beekers, well done. But yes, we are spicing things up in the Espresso kitchen this morning. We're using all different kind of things to spice up your life, spice up this Monday morning. And right now, Mr. Willif is going to show us his top 5 things that will spice up your home and your life.
Absolutely.
Right.
Good. Well, the first, and these we can get all of these at Pick n Pay. The first is Tabasco.
Love Tabasco.
Absolutely, and you can get it in different forms. There's a lovely green one, which is milder, and there's a smoked one. And this you can use, you know, cucumber is quite a sort of a cooling type of salad. So you can just add a little bit of a contrast there. It's not a bad idea.
Cheese.
And what I like to do sometimes is, if you're serving a curry, to take the cucumber and maybe grate it. Yes. And then stir yogurt into it, and then put the Tabasco in. Really? So you've got that nice sort of contrast of the cool with a little bit of bite coming in there on the side.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
And then obviously black pepper. I'm berserk for black pepper.
Once again, cucumber.
And I love white pepper as well. But pepper is a great flavorant. And this on any food, particularly on cucumbers, a salad. You know, if you just grind it over a piece of fish in a pan, really, really stunning.
Great.
And then here is one of my big favorites. This is the Pick n Pay Finest range. Yes. And this is a garlic and chili infused olive oil.
Wow.
So what they've done is they've put garlic cloves and they put chili, and then they've filtered the oil, so you get it quite clear like that. And this is great for putting onto pasta. So if you boil your pasta, keep a little bit of the water back, sprinkle this over, some parsley and some parmesan. And it just makes such a nice little snack. Simple
pasta
meal.
with some great flavor.
And the other thing, of course, is that you can drizzle this over pizza.
Yes, that's an interesting idea.
And if you've got potatoes which you've cooked in a pan, just a little bit of olive oil and brown them up nicely. Yes. Just at the end, just put some of this in, and you just add another little sort of flavor aspect there. Now here we're going to dolly up some mash, and this is a little red chili. Oof. Now you know the pips and the veins inside. Yes. That's the really hot part of the chili.
Yes, yes.
So if you're wanting to get extra heat, then just leave the pips and the veins in. All right. Otherwise, you take them out. And this you can just simply stir into mash just to heat it up and make a little bit of difference.
That's also a very interesting idea.
And then of course you just put an egg into that, and you can make little potato cakes as well.
Look at that.
In a pan.
Brilliant. And fry them up.
And
here we have some good cayenne pepper.
This is cayenne, yeah. This is also a type of chili, in fact, which is dried and ground fine. And that you can just simply use to put into mash, or else you can dish your mash, and then you can sprinkle it on top a little bit like sort of snow on top of the mountains. Yeah,
great stuff. So there's your top 5 things to spice up your life at home. After the break, we are making something that I've seen it made my mouth water already. Peri-peri prawns.
Absolutely.
Oh, can't wait for that one. So stay tuned. After the break, we're going to make this delicious recipe. We'll be right back.
We found goodness in goed gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're tuning in here to Espresso Show. If you've just tuned in, you are just in time, because we are making all things spicy in our Espresso kitchen this morning. Just before the break, Mr. Michael Willif told us about his favorite 5 things to spice up his life and also maybe your life. But now we're onto that recipe that is making my mouth water. We're making peri-peri prawns this morning, and it's out of the Fresh Living magazine.
Absolutely, the April copy. There's a lovely article here
look at that,
about Madeira memories and this beautiful dish of peri-peri.
Cool. So that is what we're making. By SMSing the keyword fresh to 33728, you'll get all the Pick n Pay ingredients sent to your phone, as well as the link to the recipe. And you can also stand the chance to win yourself a 6-month subscription to the Fresh Living magazine.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Michael, this is what we're making. This beautiful prawn in front of us.
I know, and you know, to actually be able to make the sauce the authentic way is just such a treat.
Okay.
So
we're going to be making it
normally you know, if you don't want to make it the authentic way, Pick n Pay has a really good peri-peri sauce, and comes in mild or hot.
But it's something special to make the sauce.
To make your own is just brilliant. And of course, many of us had holidays in in Mozambique and we'd eat these wonderful prawns. Right.
All right.
So we've got our olive oil going, and here we're going to put in some garlic.
All right, so we're going to start frying that up.
Yep.
Okay, and while we're at it, what is your favorite type of chili dish? You can tell us on our Facebook page. I mean, what do you like to cook at home that involves spices? Very, very nice. I mean, we always love, I'm one for spicy food. I really love spicy food.
Yeah, we do a lot of Indian food at home.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Indian food, Thai food especially as well.
Right, and here we have our chili, and you remember we left the pips and the veins out.
Pips and the veins we left out.
Can you smell that garlic?
I can. Isn't
it amazing?
It's unleashing those flavors.
Just so
brilliant.
Stunning.
And there's, you know what? I think, you know, we're talking about ingredients that just goes together, like pesto and pasta or tomato and cheese. It would be garlic and prawns.
Yeah.
It's just those two to me, just absolutely brilliant.
Right. Here we've got some smoked paprika.
All right.
And that's really, really nice stuff.
Nice.
Put that in.
Sure.
And then a little bit of peri-peri powder, just to be absolutely sure.
All right. Ooh, all these spices are making my nose itch.
I know, I know. And there's water. And of course, very, very important is the contrast of the sweet and sour. So we're going to add the lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice in there.
And then the honey.
For that little bit of a sticky element.
Yeah, and also just sort of to contrast the sour of the...
But this little concoction of yours is smelling brilliantly. Oh, that
so
smells
good.
lovely. If you just tuned in, we are making a spicy peri-peri prawn dish here with Mr. Michael Willie for you this morning. If you would like the Pick n Pay shopping list sent to your phone, just SMS the keyword fresh to 33728, and you can also win yourself a 6-month subscription to Pick n Pay's Fresh Living magazine.
Right, there we go. So that's it. So now what we want to do is we want to just let that simmer together and all those flavors to meld up.
Okay. So I'm waiting for the part where it goes over the prawn.
That's going to happen now.
Great.
Right, here we've got our prawns.
Yes.
And what I've done is I've laid them all out the same way so that when you present them, they look pretty. Here's the same sauce, but this one's got a little bit cool.
All right. So do you leave it to cool a little bit after you made it?
You can. Look, the longer you leave it, the more those flavors are going to get together.
Yes. Okay.
And then anything you've got left over, you can just put in a jar and put in the fridge.
Oh, that smells divine.
It's
Absolutely
great, just
divine.
Brushed onto chicken, or you can dip a steak into it.
Okay.
Piece of fish.
So now.
And then all you do is you just simply, the prawns have been deveined.
Okay. Do you buy them like that, or do you do it yourself?
You can. Some of them are. You can buy some deveined, but normally you can do it yourself. You just, if they're frozen, you just thaw them, and then you just cut down the back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And pull the little vein out.
Great. Oh, that sauce is just looking
Isn't it
amazing.
such a lovely colour.
All right. So, am I correct? Prawns, you don't need to bake or cook them for too long.
No.
Right.
No, you want to keep that nice sort of crunchy. What I would do also is, in fact, put them into a pan.
Okay.
Just with a little bit of butter.
Yes.
And then turn them, and then just pour the sauce on, and just cook the sauce down a little bit. But exactly the same thing.
Luckily for us, prawns has got a way of telling you that they are ready.
Yes.
And that is by turning a nice pinkish color, just like this. So we're going to pop these into the oven.
Yep.
If you've missed any of the steps we took in creating our beautiful peri-peri prawns, take a look at this. We'll be right back. Place garlic, oil, lemon juice, water, paprika, honey, salt and chilies into a pan, then bring to the boil. Simmer until slightly reduced, then add butter. Pour sauce over prawns and toss. Place prawns onto baking tray, then grill for 2 minutes on each side. Serve with lemon wedges. And it's as easy as that, and you have your peri-peri prawns. SMS the keyword fresh to 33728. You'll get all the ingredients sent to your phone as well as a link to the recipe, and you can win yourself a 6-month subscription to the Fresh Living magazine. This recipe is actually in there, and it looks beautiful. Just look at that. Oh, stunning.
Nice,
you know what?
garnished with coriander, and then of course just a lovely little squeeze of lemon over the top.
Sure.
You and I know what we're having for breakfast, don't
What
we?
a way to start a Monday morning. Ms. Michael, thank you so very much. Once again, SMS fresh to 33728. Brilliant peri-peri prawns. I know my colleagues' mouths are watering at the second. Graham, Leanne, what do you guys say?
By partnering with the WWF, we found goodness in sustainable fishing practices. Pick and Pay, always there for you.